Okay, this is going to be a quick review and summary of the RODE Podmic. This mic right here. And it's 2024. This mic has been out for several years, but I think this is still relevant because, well, I just got it. And they have a brand new mic out, the RODE Podmic USB, which is different than this, and it costs twice as much. So we can talk about why maybe you would get this one versus that one, and why I picked this one. So the reason I picked this one is because it's half the price, and I already have a mixer. If you already have a mixer, an XLR device that you could plug this XLR Podmic into, it's an XLR dynamic broadcast microphone. If you've got a mixer to plug it into, then you don't need the USB mic. Some people don't do that. They only do USB mics, and they need that to plug into their particular device, their laptop, or whatever they're using for their podcast. But I mean, this thing, there's a few things that I didn't know before I bought this mic, or before I got it as a gift, that I didn't know how good this mic sounds compared to some of the other cheaper mics I've had. And I'm really happy with the sound. The other thing I didn't know is how gain hungry this mic is. You not only do you need an XLR device, but you need to have you need to crank up the gain and the volume on this. It's mostly cranked about 3/4 on both in order to get the sound and the response out of this. But the good thing about that is it's not picking up sound from all over the room or outside of the room like some of the other cardioid mics that I've had. So really do like that. And then the third thing that I didn't know about this mic before I got it was how heavy it is. They have it listed at 900 grams on the website, which doesn't really mean much to most of us, but it's heavy. You need a decent microphone arm or a desktop stand or something like that to hold this mic, because it's rather heavy. And that also reminds me what comes with this thing, because now we're getting to like what most people know about this microphone, but what's in the box? Like, not much, just this microphone and the swing arm mount that it comes with, but no cables or anything like that, and a couple of little screw adapters. It'll probably work with any mic arm that you have as far as fitting it, but it does need to have strong springs and some clamp down supports there on it to make sure it doesn't just fall down on the desk with all this weight. And then of course you need to have an XLR device. Don't need to have the pod, the Rodecaster or whatever it is, $500 mixer to run this thing. This is right now running through a $50 mixer off Amazon, and I've got 3 different mixers lined up over here, from like $200 down to the $60 one that I was just testing. And it's just a little 2-channel, really basic mixer. I'll show you a picture of it. But that's all you need to run this mic. If you want to do, have a little more equalization, a little more sound effects, things like that, yeah, then maybe something more advanced. But you do not need a $500 mixer to pair up with this $100 mic. So that's the biggest thing. This is a great sounding, really professional, but a budget mic. I think this is the most bang for your buck that you can get for any mic out there, right? You could buy a cheaper mic, but it's not going to sound this good. And you could spend $200 to $400 on a Shure mic or something like that, but it's not going to sound that much better, if at all. And you're going to spend 4 times as much. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. It's the Podmic, RODE Podmic dynamic broadcast microphone. And be sure to hit the like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Talk to you next time.